Krista grew in the southern Illinois where cows and corn were plentiful. As soon as she could, she left the city and left that area with the fresh air to pursue a life as a Chicago city girl. Give it up for Krista.
Fun fact, I had a hilarious sex scene in that movie that I was in with Brian. So when I was first asked to do this talk and told I would need to talk for 5 minutes about what I'm passionate about, I had many thoughts cross my mind. As a 35-year-old divorcee, I'm a little bit cynical, so I wasn't sure what I was passionate about, but then I realized maybe it's my sexual attraction to Ted Danson. Yeah. His humor and charisma are just intoxicating to me, and I think my face looks really great over Shelley Long's face. My unironic love of Michael Bolton's music. He has the voice of an angel and the hair of a lion, you guys. His songs answer important questions such as, how can we be lovers if we can't be friends? I can be lovers if we're not friends. I even take ridiculous pictures around the world when I travel and inadvertently make it look like I'm opening my mouth for a phallic symbol in front of the Eiffel Tower, which I did not mean to do at all. And as the dirty old woman I am, I truly love the Magic Mike franchise. I'm going there again over Thanksgiving, taking my mom this time. Maybe I'll meet Channing Tatum again like I did last time. And clearly, I have a passion for fashion, as you can tell by my socks with sandals and scrunchie on the wrist. I don't know how I didn't end up being a designer for Ed Hardy or J.C. Penney. The only thing I'm not passionate about is online dating, because I only seem to attract guys like this, who is showing off his armpit to subtly draw your attention to his nipple ring while making his best blue steel face. Not passionate about that. My passion is definitely my cats. Jojo is Thomas's mom. This is when they were babies. He was just a little baby here, coming out of that little Jojo there when she was 6 months old. And now they're my little crescent roll and my big fat biscuit. The mom is 8 pounds and the son is almost 24 pounds. So he quickly grew to be 3 times his mother's size. And this is him now. And he likes to stand like he's people and stare at me with his tongue sticking out. So yes, he does clock in at a whopping 23.7 pounds. I did weigh him. You can see it there. And he likes to take every bit of that weight and walk on me and then perch himself on my boobs and lay there and look dreamily into my eyes. It's very sweet. He's now becoming an international sensation on Facebook. He is part of a super random international German group for fat cats. And one of his fans across the sea drew this picture of him for me and sent it to me. She's actually drawn several. Jojo, his mom, while not an international sensation, her favorite thing to do is get all up in my face and cover all of my breathing holes all the time. I may be passionate about my cats, but I wish I loved anything as much as Jojo loves sticking her butthole in my face. I Googled, why do cats love to show you their butthole so much? And it turns out it's their version of a handshake. So, how do you do, Jojo? But she licks off all the tears off my face when I cry. And I may or may not have used this as a Tinder profile picture for just a little while. Thomas lets me hold him and squeeze him like a baby when I watch scary movies by myself. Sure, he looks pretty scared too, but he is a good cat and likes to get me through the tough times. Jojo and Thomas have a hard time sharing me, so often they like to lay on me at the same time and take up the entire amount of my body. As you can see, Thomas on my boobs, looking into my eyes, the other pussy on my pussy. Just improvising at this point till the slide goes. All right. I like to look at my cats the way Taylor Swift looks at her Grammys. They did not appreciate both being held at the same time, as you can see, but I think it's important that you give them that love. Now, Thomas, I think, has romantic feelings for me. He wants to be my boyfriend, and that's not okay because he's a cat. So he likes to give me little kisses, but I tell him, Thomas, you can't be my boyfriend. So if you know anyone who's interested in dating me, someone who gives a 5-minute PowerPoint presentation in front of a room full of strangers about how much she loves her cats, Ted Danson and Michael Bolton, see me after the show. Thanks so much.